Hey everybody, this is that German guy Dark Tranquillity, and I'm here with Markus from Insomnium, who's going to be doing a support set here with Dark Tranquillity at the Triple Rock in Minneapolis, Minnesota. How's it going?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's going really good. Tour has been awesome, and tonight's venue is really good, and the silent stage is really nice. So, really looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. And before we started this interview, I was saying this will be my second time seeing you guys. The first time was back with Epica,
yep.
And now this time with Dark Tranquillity.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. So, how did this tour come about?
Well, you mean how do we actually end up playing on this tour?
Yeah.
Well, in 2010 we toured with Dark Tranquillity the first time in Europe, and then we got along really well. And although they are playing like almost the same kind of music as we are, and they were like really big influence to us back in the days, it is just a really good mix. They are much bigger band than we are at the moment, so it's good for us to actually be in this kind of direct support role and just get some new audience and gain new fans on this tour. So that's the main point of this also.
Oh, very nice. And how has the tour been so far?
Actually, the tour has been really good. It's maybe a bit better attendances on the shows than we have expected, and really good crowds, and people are buying a lot of merch, so this is of course good for us, and they like to support us, so it's nice. And in Canada it was really good, and of course in the USA it's always good. So it's been really fantastic tour so far. We have a nice tour bus which everybody loves to be in, so it's such a nice tour so far, and it will be getting even better.
I'm glad to hear it. You guys absolutely deserve it, both of you guys.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys are in support of your latest album, which just came out last year,
yeah.
Shadow of the Dying Sun, which is absolutely one of my favorite albums of last year.
Okay, that's good to hear.
I just love listening to it from start to finish. I love all the dynamics and how melodic and heavy it can get at times. It's just like it's so perfect.
Yeah.
So what went into the writing of that album?
Well, our writing style is that basically Ville and Markus, they almost write the songs like almost in the final stages. Just after that, then we began to rehearse them in a group, and everybody brings their own role into it, and just like this kind of own elements. For me as a drummer, I basically write my own drum parts all the time, and just like how they fit into the songs and that kind of stuff. And actually, this latest album, we only had 2 rehearsal sessions as a whole band.
Oh wow!
So it was because we all live in different cities, and Ville is actually living in UK, and rest of us are living in Finland. So it's really hard to get together. But when we do get together, we stay like 4 days in our rehearsal place, and then work 24/7 basically on that material, and that's how it came up. So we had only we trained for like 6 days in total for the latest album. So that's our style of writing.
And it definitely worked out for you guys. It's I think it might even be my favorite Insomnium album today.
Okay, yeah, that's good to hear.
So with the writing of the album, do you approach your playing and recording any differently this time around?
Well, no. I think it's the basically same of doing. When I go in the studio, I have like guitar tracks as the demo versions in the background, and have a big track coming to my ears, and the guitars in slightly muted in the back, but they are still there, so I know in which part of the song I'm basically going. So, but basically it's all the same. So I'm always recording my parts first, so drums are the first to be recorded, and then the guys will continue from that with the guitars and bass and vocals. So, and this time it was a bit different in that sense, so because I actually recorded the drums in my hometown, Joensuu. There's a really good studio there, and the other guys recorded in another city in Kotka. So the drums were recorded in different studio, and the guitars and those other stuff. So.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So also with that said, keeping the same mindset of the band, have you switched up your setup at all in recent times, or are you keeping it the same?
Yeah, we have been keeping it quite the same, so major changes.
And everything still feels just as comfortable and everything with that setup?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a chance to see what you guys are playing on this tour. Normally when I see a band for like the second time and onward, I always like to see what the bands are playing.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do that yet. How heavy is the new album focused on in this set?
Well, of course, because we are basically promoting the latest album on this tour, so it means that most of the songs will be from the latest album. Let me think, we have like... Yes, there's 5 songs from the new album and like 4 more from the previous albums.
Oh, very nice.
So it's not only like the new album, but of course it's because it's our strongest album so far, and I think it deserves to be played live as well. So. Oh,
very much so.
Yeah.
And with that said, do you have any favorites off the album that you guys are playing live?
Well, my personal favorite is the Promethean song. It's really different from for what we have done previously, and it has really this certain kind of vibe into it, and it's like it's heavy and in a way doomish a bit also, but it's really beautiful song at the same time. It's really fun to play live because it's so so it's like it's a really nice, easy, flowing groove in that song. So
very much so.
It's really nice ending song for the Shed song.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Yeah, you will.
So, what will be the plan for Insomnium after this current tour is done?
We are having 1 month off, and then we are heading to Europe with Ensiferum and Omnium Gatherum.
Oh, nice.
So we'll be having like 4 weeks in Europe in the spring.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's busy for us, but it's worth it. It's fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It might be a little too early to say, but is there any talks of coming back to the States after this tour in the near future?
Well, there's some discussion and plans going on at the moment, and we hope we'll be coming back this year in fall.
Oh, cool.
Well, like early fall or late summer. It depends how you just think about it, but yeah, we might be coming just early fall.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, it will be.
So you previously released a single before it came out on the new album. So would there be any other songs that were left over as B-sides or anything from this recording sessions, or?
Actually, no. It's everybody has been put out, so there isn't any B-sides or like leftover songs from the recording, because we always, when we write, we look at the whole album basically, and if there's like one song that really doesn't fit in, then we are not going to even record that. So we always have this kind of full album mindset in our minds, and then we execute that on the studio. So every day isn't any leftovers. So, well, although it would be good to have some of those leftover, because they would be really valuable, just like as a marketing tool for the tours, and like B-sides bonus for Japan or States or whatever.
It's a good way to do it. I mean, once again, I just have to say it again. It is one of my favorite albums that came out last year.
Okay.
It's just I love the flow
Yeah.
of like with the track listing. I think it's just like perfect in the way that it flows all together. It's just like a great roller coaster of an album.
Yeah. That's how we try to make it, so it's interesting from start to finish.
Yeah, you guys definitely pulled it off.
That's good to hear.
So, also with that said, is there anything that you guys are listening to on the road?
Actually, this tour has been, we haven't listened to that much music on the road, but normally we have this kind of weird side in us, because we listen to like 90s disco dance hits. So that's like the perfect tour music for in the bus, and just like having a big party and listening to Eurodance. So I know it sounds strange, but yeah, and we also watch a lot of DVDs. We have watched like Toto live DVDs and Porcupine Tree live sessions and all of those. So everybody loves prog music, so that's why we are seeing those.
Oh, sure.
DVDs.
Yeah, and some good variety in there as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. So just to wrap things up here, I know you guys are going to be hitting the stage very soon. Is there anything else that you'd like to bring up that I've not brought up yet?
interesting question. Thank you for listening to us, and we are gonna make one hell of a show, and it will be getting better and better and better. And we'll see you in the fall at the latest, if you won't be seeing on this tour.
Oh, very cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. It was a tremendous honor, and I cannot wait to see you guys on stage again in just a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Once again, check out Insomnium and check out the latest album, Shadows of a Dying Sun. And this is that drummer guy, Josh Ronquist. Thank you.